Hey guys, welcome back to UBOAT. Today we're going to be bringing back the Iron Man series. Now why are we doing this is because they changed the user interface, right? And so I didn't want to continue the Iron Man playthrough on the old save because they changed the UI, and I'm like, well, we're probably better off restarting, so that's why we're getting a new campaign. Anyways, what Iron Man means, I want to make that very clear. We get one life. If the crew dies, we are dead. Series deleted, series ended, everything. We're dead. One life, high realism, one life, you're done. So that's the stage here. We're going to be playing as the U-47. Gunter Breen's boat, if I remember correctly. And of course, we'll be doing the Scalper flow raid and seeing if we can survive that, plus the entire war. So without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see, we're going on hardcore mode and expert mode. I'm going to take a couple of things off. So we're going to be playing at roughly 96 realism. Because of my disability, I have to have a couple of things turned off, unfortunately. But hopefully you're still kind of understanding of that. I'm going to put the encounters on default, convoy size default, headquarters, we're going to have that be automatic, so they're going to do everything for me just to make it even more real. We're not going to control the headquarters by ourselves. Contacts mode, we're going to set that to be normal because I need that. I can't do some things due to my physical limitations. Hardcore aiming mode turned off, and that brings us down to 96%. So I'm letting you guys see this so you can see how hard we're playing. And again, we die, we're done. Alright guys, this is why I restarted the campaign, because obviously the UI has changed. But welcome to Port Kessel. We're going to head out of here. I'm going to get supplies we need and then we're going to get going.
Herr Kommandant, ich bin Korvettenkapitän Hans Weiß, Verbindungsoffizier des BDU-Operationsstabes. Ich bin hier, um sicherzustellen, dass die Befehle des BDU im Atlantik fehlerfrei umgesetzt werden. Möge Ihre erste Feindfahrt uns stolz machen.
What are my orders, sir?
Hier sind die aktuellen Einsatzbefehle des BDU.
Alright, so we're going to select this.
Kommandant.
And I need to go to the flotilla and get our supplies. I need to get the stuff I need to go on patrol here. Okay, so we have 4,000 marks to work with. We don't have a whole lot of food, so I'm definitely gonna want to buy some food, but I'm gonna buy one more med kit for the stack here and one more replaceable part, just to make sure we have enough to repair stuff if something happens. I don't suspect anything would happen because of the fact of the first mission aspect. And then I'm gonna grab some extra AP rounds just in case we have to reload the deck gun, but I'm not gonna grab a whole crap load because we don't have a lot of money to work with right now. I'm gonna grab 10 extra shells and that should be enough. And then I'm gonna also grab provisions. I'm gonna make sure that we have plenty of pork. I don't want to grab a whole bunch right now because that's gonna cost us a bunch of money and we still have to get torpedoes. So I think, there we go, 15 extra I think is fine. I'm gonna grab some bread too, because that's for free. So why not just grab a whole bunch of bread. There we go. And then I think the variety will be good enough for the stuff we have right now. I'm gonna grab some free torpedoes as well as the ones that cost money as well, but I want to really load up on these things. We're gonna have a couple, the torpedo tubes themselves, just grab the T2. I knew the T2 is probably not as good because they're free, but since I maintain the torpedoes manually. They should be a good performer generally anyway. Okay, I think that's enough for what we got going on here for right now. So let's
Sonst noch etwas, Herr
get
Kommandant?
headed out. Okay, hostile actions on the part of the Polish allies, England and France, are not to be expected. Hostile actions against them are prohibited until further notice. BDU. Well, not BDU, but FD, whatever. Yeah, it actually does say FDU, so that's probably BDU or something. So the war's about to kick off, but not quite yet. Okay. Hostile actions with the United Kingdom. To all submarines, English ships are to be considered to be hostile, with immediate effect. But I'm going to manually check these guys. Nothing so far. Why is that so loud? Dude, we need to go deeper, because I'm not getting a good read here, which probably goes against the dive schedule, but we need to go deeper because I'm not getting a good read. There we go. Probably cancels out the dive schedule, but everything up there is like weird. So I'm gonna try looking again. Yeah, that was definitely it. I don't like that. So I guess we're gonna like screw the dive schedule for now. Alright, I'll be back on that. Now let's get back to hunting, huh? I'm gonna see if we can't find any targets. There we go. Set to 50 meters.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
And then go to dead slow. And we do have something at 70 degrees. Yeah, it's very faint, guys, but I don't know if you can hear that. There's something there. It's very faint. It's around in that area. It's probably so faint though that you can't register it, but there's something in there. I just don't know what it is. 70 degrees. And then we're gonna go to half. And then we're gonna ride on the surface for a little bit and see if we can't check it an hour later. I want to see if we can't pick that up an hour from now. Okay, so it's 2:30 in the afternoon, so I want to go down at okay, let's do another check.
Yeah.
I won't start spinning until we get lower. There's one at 17 degrees, and we got it too. You got it. Alright, fantastic. It's about okay. This one's closing in, so we're gonna intercept this one. Okay. We're about 45 kilometers away from the intercept point. I'm going to go to periscope depth at this point. Maybe what we want to do is jump to the surface, get there, and then just kind of check when we get there and see what's going on. I'll check again the course of this boat about 20 clicks away from the interception point. British ship, just as I suspected. That's awesome. It is stationary. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get a better angle on this ship, and then just kind of get a right angle here, because this ship is not moving whatsoever. That's why we've been waiting forever. So I don't know why it's not moving, but it's just for some reason it's remaining stationary, which is not bad for us, but I'm gonna have to preheat everything again. Yeah, it's not moving, 0 knots. That's interesting. That is very interesting, actually. And there's like 6 kilometers between me and him, so I want to stop at 5 clicks. That's what I want to do. Now, I'm going to have to be very careful doing this because we're at the angle that I need, okay? But we're actually on the surface, which is very, very dangerous. Especially, is it daylight? Like, for real, is it daylight? No, it is not daylight. It's nighttime. So we might be able to do this on, let's see how far the night actually is. We might be able to do this on the surface, actually. Just for safety reasons, guys, I'm gonna, like, literally go to periscope death. Because this is just, it feels too sketchy. It really feels too sketchy. But we can definitely see the ship at this point, which is good. I have to be very careful with the time compression. I think we're gonna go normal speed. We're about 1 click away from it. We're gonna go normal speed, time compression, until I get within the place I need to be. Alright, get a target solution, please. Okay, now let's have somebody heat the torpedoes again. At least one of them. And then we'll be set to fire. Maintain this, please. And we're gonna go into, we're at the max, torpedo 1. We're gonna let that maintain, and then I'm gonna switch to what's it called, magnetic pistol, and see if we can't get this boat to snap. Magnetic pistol. Okay, awesome. Looks like it's gonna hit, guys. Alright, I think we can watch the fireworks.
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
There we go. Nice hit.
Schwere Schäden.
Yeah, that's done for. That's done for. No doubt. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. But yeah, it's burning big time. I'd say we just let the fire like consume the baby. Cause I almost guarantee you that's what's gonna happen. That fire's burning so hard. Man, it's a tough one, isn't it? Yep, it's sinking. Oh, right. Yep, so this ship is definitely screwed after that chain reaction. Wonder if it was like a ammo ship or something. Cause it boom, boom, and it doesn't look like a tanker. She's listing now. Yep, she's listing. Down she goes. Yep, she's doing the whole vertical sink here. Oh, she's not done yet. Going with a bang. Oh boy. I think there was something on that ship. Ammunition or something. Yeah, that's crazy. That'd be a terrible way to die. Definitely. That'd be. And sunk. 6,000 marks already for 1 kill. Oh boy. Oh, that was a tanker. Okay. That was interesting. Didn't look like a tanker what I'm used to seeing. That's why it went boom. Well, I mean, that's oil that the Brits won't get. Fuel, that kind of thing. Taking the officers with us. Okay. Adam Nelson and Gilbert DuPont. We are gonna drop some food for him too. There's some canned bread, guys. You're welcome. Alright. Well, that's 1 kill. And I think that's gonna be the end of today's episode because I've been playing for hours now. But we will get to the patrol zone, but I like the fact that we got one before we got to the patrol zone. That is definitely awesome. We're actually way off from the patrol zone, to tell you the truth, which is good because we're on a good start. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time, and God bless.